The Rocco plane is a serious vertical circle problem, right? So on this thing, at the bottom here, okay, you're going to feel 9.8 meters per second squared, right? Okay, you're going to feel 1g plus whatever the ride is doing. Okay, you can figure out the acceleration of the ride. That should be 4 pi squared r over t squared. You ought to be able to figure out that's the time to go around once. You ought to be able to figure out that the same way I do in the video with the Ferris wheel, only a lot faster for the Rocco plane, right? This is the radius. We know what that radius is. It's on the website, right? So you ought to be able to figure out what the acceleration is. And at the bottom, it should be reading 1 gravity plus what the ride's doing, right? And then at the top, if the person's reading it, should be 9.8 minus what the ride is doing, okay? Because the ride the g-force is acting opposite to gravity there, right, from the ride. Let's see. And then, so you could compare what your accelerometer is, these three things, right? This will wow us, right? Your readings with your own personal accelerometer, right? Right, and if you take the g-force, right, g's, remember g's times 9.8 gives you meters per second squared. So either do it all the comparisons in meters per second squared or do them all in g's, right? You could do with what you calculate, how do you spell calculate, right? What you calculate, so this thing, right, using this, right, so what you calculated. The third thing you could do is you could go onto the website, right, and you could go to the Rocco plane, right, and you can go into this folder here and look for vertical data. Here's a really nice one here. I'm doing a control click on my Mac. You want to do a right click, save link as, and there it is. And I'm just going to open this up. And that's pretty dramatic. I mean, look at this. This is the data that we got in 2012, and it's looking to me like that acceleration is something like 5 or 6 meters per second squared. Because we would be maintaining steady here at about 9.8, right? If there were no acceleration, but you can see it's going way up to like 16 meters per second squared and down to about, well, less than 4, right? Okay, so this is the acceleration at the bottom of the thing. This is the acceleration at the top. These poor people. Look at that. And you can even get the period from here, can't you? Right? The time between here and, you can just do 10 repetitions. You can figure out the period easily from that. Not the smoothest of rides, but that's kind of cool data. Okay.